On this episode of Camp Outside, we're going to mount some E-Track in the cargo camper. Check it out. Hey guys, I'm Kevin with Camp Outside, your inside source for all things outside. Well, if you've been following my channel, you know that we bought an enclosed trailer. Originally, I was looking for a trailer to haul all my tent camping gear, but we came across this 7x14 that already has started to be converted into a little camper. So we're going to continue to make some modifications to this trailer. So stay tuned for this series. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe, hit that bell that notifies you when we release new videos, and hit that like button for me on this video. And today we're going to install some E-Track. E-Track is a great way to install a rail system that will allow you to secure your cargo or just attach things to the walls of the trailer. They're really, really cool. They kind of go like this. So here's a ring, and it just is really cool. You just lift in, sit down, and then you've got a ring that you can attach stuff to. There's all kinds of things. We're going to get a fire extinguisher mount. We're going to get some baskets just to mount cargo and that kind of thing. So there's all kinds of things you can get on E-Track. But first, we've got to install it. So let's take a look. So we're using two different types of screws in our E-Track. The first type is a 1.5 inch self-tapping metal screw with a hex head. We're using these everywhere the E-Track is going to be screwed into the steel frame of the trailer, and the wall frame is 16 inches on center. So every 16 inches, we're going to get one of these top and bottom. And then we're also using in our E-Track a 1 inch wood screw. It's just a Phillips head wood screw. That way we can attach the entire E-Track to the trailer, both in the wall joists as well as the wood itself, to make sure that no matter where we're hooking into this trailer, we can pull on it, tighten ratchet straps, anything we want, and we're not going to be pulling too hard on the E-Track and causing problems. Let's go inside and take a look at what we've done. It's always good to have a partner when you're doing this. Number one, it's a lot of hard work. Number two, it teaches kids a skill. And number three, when you're trying to install these things, you definitely need someone to help hold it and keep it level. So let's take a look at our E-Track, where you can see we have the hex head screws every 16 inches on center. Those go into the metal frame of the trailer. And then the wood screws are just into the wood of the trailer to make sure that no matter where we tug on the E-Track, it's going to stay. And as you can see, we took it right over the top of the window. We're going to use E-Track to make some curtains for the windows. So we have E-Track on top, and then we have E-Track on the bottom. I still need to get a 2-foot piece to go all the way to the door. We've got it installed on that side. And then on the other side of the trailer, we've got it extending over this side window all the way to the wall light. And then down below, we've got E-Track extended all the way to our desk. Another thing I did was install E-Track, a single E-Track, to the door on each side of the door. And that's going to have a hook on it so that I can secure the door closed when we're inside without locking it from the outside. And I'll show you what that looks like when we have it all closed up. So one of the things I've always been concerned about with a cargo trailer is making sure that I have egress in case of emergency. With an RV door on the front of the trailer, I can always leave the bar lock unlatched and just use the deadbolt on the RV door. But for the ramp door, what I would want to do in case of emergency is just push on the door and get out. But there's no way to lock the door on the inside. So when I'm staying in here, I obviously want to have some security. So if I'm asleep, no one can just pull on the ramp door, and E-Track is my solution. So I put in these E-Track loops, and they're the ones on the doors. I just have a piece of chain here and a quick link. And all I do is clip it in. And then if anybody's pulling on this door in the middle of the night, they're not going to be able to get it open. I have one on each side. It's a really simple way to add some security while using E-Track, which I'm already going to have. So if you're not familiar with E-Track, it's very simple to use. All of the E-Track pieces, whatever you're going to use, and we're going to do another video on the E-Track accessories we plan to add in this trailer. I was just putting the rack in first, and then we'll get some stuff later. But I have some of these rings, and so no matter what you're using, whether it's a spare tire mount, a fire extinguisher mount, tie-down rings, ratchet straps, whatever it is, they all have this same clip. And what you do is you just pull that back, slot it in, drop it down, let it go, and it's in. Let's check it out. So I pull back, drive it in, push it down, let it go, and it's in, and it's ready to go. Very easy to use. And with the track system, you can put them anywhere you want. It is awesome. So guys, if you couldn't tell, we had a lot of stuff going on in there. I had the cowling off the air conditioning. I had a light hanging from the ceiling. We are doing a lot of fixing little stuff. So on the next episode of the Cargo Camper, I'm going to do a video on just all the little miscellaneous stuff we're doing to fix this thing. And it'll give you kind of an idea of the things that you can expect if you buy a used trailer to work on it to turn it into a camper. Guys, thanks for watching Camp Outside. We exist to help moms and dads take their kids camping, hiking, fishing, learn about nature, and develop a conservation ethic. We want to help you get you and your kids outside. So if you have any questions about camping in general, converting a cargo trailer to a camper, RV camping, tent camping, if you have any questions about getting outside at all, we'd love to hear from you. Drop something in the comments below. If you are converting a cargo trailer over into a camper, I'd love to hear from you. Drop some links in the comments below of your YouTube channels where you're doing stuff. I'd love to see it. And if you've got any suggestions for us, definitely hit us up there. We have a lot of stuff that we're going to do on this thing. Some of it is really cool. Some of it's a little radical. So stay tuned, hit that subscribe, hit that like button, and hit that little bell icon to notify you when we release new videos. Guys, we're making some changes here at Camp Outside, so our YouTube schedule is changing. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to go, so just stay tuned, hit that little bell so that you know when we release new videos. Guys, thanks for watching Camp Outside. We will see you next time.